Almost 200 years ago, a little poem was published anonymously in an upstate New York newspaper. And over those 200 years, that poem has become a holiday tradition in millions of people's lives. In very many households, it would not be the holidays without a reading of Clement Clarke Moore's classic, A Visit from St. Nicholas. And that's true in our house as well. Today, for our version, we're joined by a special new guest, a friend of the Boston Pops, as we are pleased to welcome Chuck Nilosek.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my Red Sox cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, listen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed. Like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of an eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but he went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up chimney he goes. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
about having to do a quick interview. I have the busiest guy in all of planet Earth right now. It is Santa Claus, and now that I have you, you were amazing. Just getting off the stage here at the Symphony Hall.
Chuck,
amazing.
You were terrific, and I'm moving you over to the nice list.
Whoa, that is big news because I've been lobbying for that for a long
Christmas,
time.
everybody.
That is Santa Claus putting me on the nice list. Write that down, set your DVRs, record that, because if somehow I get on the wrong list Christmas morning, at least that'll be good legal recourse for me to get what I need. Look, I mean, life is great in New England, and it's guys like that. Santa Claus here at the Boston Pops. Man, my heart is filling with Christmas cheer.